Yo!
Hey, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to St. Patty's Day of the library. The library being the L and the B, right? That's where I'm at. That's where he. I don't know. I'm trying to rhyme. I can't even do that right now. I had limerick stuck in my head all day long, and they're gone now. So
Oh,
that is.
did you hear about Biden? That's some wild news. Have you been listening to?
I didn't hear about Biden.
Yeah, you did or didn't?
Did not.
Oh, he did the vaccine. He got some sort of weird embolism in his leg, and now he's getting taken care of. But he may have to turn it over temporarily to Kamala. Just for a
Really.
week or two, yeah. So
Wow. Well, maybe that's. Wow. No, I didn't hear that. So, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first, although it'll be late by the time you hear this, I'm sure. But yeah, I
well,
didn't
I
know
think
that.
we should bring in the previous guy just for 2 weeks. Let Donald have 2 weeks.
Ha ha ha!
It's
Ain't gonna happen.
Thursday, April 1st, 2021.
Well, and good morning to you. Thank
And
you for
Biden's
joining the
fine.
LV.
Biden's fine.
He's fine. Number 9, not,
I had to try an April Fool's.
no, yeah. Oh, you didn't do it?
I just did. Biden's
Really?
fine. I just
Is it
did
April 1st? Is it April 1st?
I just did it. Biden's fine. That was all made up.
Oh, I didn't know it was April. You got me. There you go. No way. I was like, I didn't see that. That's a bugger. But yeah, that's pretty funny. No, I didn't realize it was April Fool's. So yeah. Huh. Now I feel
How's the
silly.
sound doing? Is the sound okay?
Your sound is great. Mine, you need a microphone?
Yeah, it's the Rode RODE pod mic. I don't have to hook it up to a Phantom Power. It's direct link. It's good. The sound is great. It's the kind they use in the
You talking
regular
about Phantom
podcast.
Power, and I have no idea what that is.
The big time podcast is called the Rode Pod Mic, and then you usually have to put in Phantom Power. It's a condenser mic to get power to your computer to make the mic work. This has direct hookup, so boom, saves me all kinds of mess and clutter. So it's perfect. Plus, it's the best mic in the business for the podcast world.
Well, then I'm glad you
Theo
have it.
Vaughn uses it. 374,000 views.
Wow. Ooh, I'm impressed.
800,000.
I'm impressed, and it's all because of that mic, I tell you. Because
Well,
personally, I don't have an extra mic, and mine does decently, I think. Although I will tell you today, it said that my microphone was having some issues early on, which is strange.
yeah,
Because I haven't had any issues.
computer has a good mic, but this one's good and it looks cool. It's kind of they use over at the Cowlitz Podcast Network. So I want to get a few more shows under the belt before we go in there. Give a few more Zooms in, and then feel good about going in, have a little training.
Yeah, well, I'm not opposed to doing some training. I would love that because but as far as it's more of the content and the people saying it in regards to that,
They teach you how to promote it, and they also have a good studio, so you could do it with totally good sound. So, but it's sound only. So down the road, we'll get into some sound only podcasts.
Yeah,
Or videotape it. You can also videotape it. So.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, not opposed. Hey, but so today is not St. Patty's Day because I said that earlier. But
it's April Fool's.
We talked about April 1st. So here you go. But we did talk about limericks. So do you happen to remember any limericks, Brian?
Yeah. Now you still have to come up with one of your own. You don't have to do it right now, but
I didn't. And
I wrote 2 yesterday, and you got one tomorrow. Tomorrow, Friday, would be a good limerick.
Yes, I'll do that. I'll come up with one for my own. I have one today, but I have some today. As I'm reading, I figured I'd read, but I didn't make any up myself. I'll do that because I forgot. Dang it.
Yeah. Limerick apparently is a place in Ireland. I've never been there. I should have gone there. That would have been good. I don't know where it is.
Yeah. Well, you don't know where Ireland's at?
No, Limerick, Ireland.
Oh, Limerick. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know where it is. That Danny Green, I was watching that show last night with you. It was called Kill the Irishman, and he was from Kildare. Somebody was Kildaire, Kildare.
Kildare.
Yeah, Limerick's in Ireland too, and it's must be where those came from.
Joe's came from, right? That'd be weird to meet somebody and everything they spoke was limericks. It's like this.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, some people there, I'm sure, are pretty neat. By the way, because I remember one limerick in regards to this. It was being neat. And it was, There once was a young fellow named from Crete who was so exceedingly neat. He got out of his bed, stood on his head to make sure that it's not soiling his feet. That's a lame one, but those are the limericks that I remember I've been picking up here, which are no fun.
Well, the most famous one is a dirty one, so we can't say it. But
Of course.
you can take
Uh,
that one and change it. I've heard that your comedians change it to stuff that wasn't inappropriate.
Yeah. Yeah. There once was an old boy named Brian. I'm telling you
Here's a
now.
limerick. I got a limerick. Oh, you're gonna work on one? We'll
No,
work
go
on one
ahead.
and have one ready tomorrow. They're pretty
Yeah,
easy. They're
well-
only like 5 lines.
I know. I did it so much as a kid. It was ridiculous. But go ahead. What do you got?
I'll get it for you here in a second. Yeah, the limericks have like a certain amount of syllables you're supposed to use if you can and things like that. It's kind of cool.
just
It's like
more,
haiku,
more
but
of a rhyme. It's like haiku,
Yeah.
rhyming haiku.
rhyming and also a pattern of speech. And then it's like it's a lot more difficult than haiku. Haiku's only 575. It's easy.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one. There was an old man with a beard who said, "It is just as I feared. 2 owls and a hen, 4 likes and a wren, have all built their nests in my beard."
Ooh.
That's a great one for kids. You can read that at the library for the kids. Do you
Yeah,
think,
no, that one you could do for kids. Yeah.
limericks
that
are
one.
actually good for the brain and good for the speaking and all that. Kids need to learn limericks because it teaches them cadence and rhythm in speaking. Schools need to teach limericks. We know that. It's like rhyming. Rhyming builds mental power
Oh,
within young
it definitely
people.
does. Yeah. I like rhyming and limericks and so forth. I mean, they're fun.
Yeah.
They're
So
good,
you got any?
good for the brain. Yes, I did.
Well, here's one more. I'll do one more. It's a hard one to do. Emily the cow is quite grand. Attention, she does demand. She dresses in silk and will only give milk to the sound of a marching band. It's not bad.
Hey,
It's not bad. That's hard though. That was a hard one. One more. Let's see.
okay. A patient who kept getting worse cried out, "I must go home now, nurse. You've done all your best and performed every test, but I've come to the end of my purse."
Oh, I like that. That's good. Here's one based on the Nantucket. Of the story we hear from Nantucket about the mysterious loss of a bucket, we are sorry for Nan as well as the man, the cash and the bucket, Pawtucket. See, I don't even understand that.
I took it. Yeah.
We're sorry
know.
for the man, Nan, the cash, the bucket, and Pawtucket. Okay.
There once was a man from Lyme who married 3 wives at a time. When he asked why a third, he replies, "One's absurd, and bigamy, sir, is a crime."
Wow, that's a good one. Okay, this is my last one. This was a real hard one too. These are kind of like tongue twisters. A food taster who hailed from Torquay didn't like sweet corn mixed with his peas. It made him feel queasy, distinctly uneasy, and thus made him quadruple his fees. Okay, that had a good ending. That started out
Not
bad.
bad.
That was kind of a badly written limerick. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's not bad, you know. This one, I have one here, which is, "At times I'm so mad that I'm hopping. My angriness sets my veins popping. I yell and I curse, with swear words I diverse, but my wife is much worse when she's shopping."
Oh, that's good. Now, do you have the ability to share those when we read stuff? Do you have that going now where you can share the screen?
The page, yeah.
Yeah. I was just thinking when we have them on there too, and it's cool to read them. You got
Sure.
any more? Bring us
I do. Yeah, of course.
throw one up there and see what it does.
Okay, let me see here. I think that down, 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 bop, 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 down, 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 down. There we go. There was a young fellow named Hal who
Hal.
fell in the
Hal.
spring.
Okay, cut. We're gonna start this one over. Hal.
There once was a fellow named Hal who fell in the
Hal.
spring in the foul. No, listen, you. I'm
Are you
reading
gonna
it.
do
I'm
it
gonna
that
beat
way?
you.
Okay, let's
I'm gonna
have
take my Irish hat off and lick my blades and just cut you with them.
Okay,
Because
let's
I'm
do it. Let's do it.
Pinky Blaster. Pinky Blinder. There once was a fellow named Hal who fell in the spring in the fall. 'Twould have been sad thing. He died in the spring, but he didn't. He died in the fall. Yeah, you're saying fall as an
Yeah.
American fall, but the point is that when
Foul.
they
I've
know
never
they have
heard
that
Irish say foul. I never
foul.
heard them say that, but they might have been hiding it from me. Read it
That-
again and try to have no mistakes. That's a test. I'll try one too.
There's no man named Hall. That's the bullcrap about you. I mean, I know what you're saying, but you're.
Oh, yeah.
So you read if you want. Go for it.
Okay. Well, this is a good exercise because when I make a mistake, I have to reread the whole thing.
I know it's next. I didn't know it was a problem. I was like, I thought I read it correctly the first time.
Well, you
Yes.
had a lot of stumbles in it. Let's
No, you kept interrupting me.
Okay.
And Hal, I'm telling you, it's just I know how I know guys named Hal. I don't know anybody named Hall. You know,
I've
So-
never heard of a Hal with two L's. It's a man named Hall, like Mr. Hall. That's okay. I'll do it.
Doesn't matter. Go
I've
ahead.
never heard of the spring and the foul.
Well, see, but you
yeah.
haven't watched Snatch the right way then, apparently, because that's the way that
Mm.
Brad Pitt speaks the whole way. It's just like it's type of a gypsy speak.
Wow, you're digging pretty deep with that one. It's Hall, but that's okay. There was a young fellow named Hall who fell in the spring and the fall. 'Twould have been a sad thing had he died in the spring, but he didn't. He died in the fall.
There you go.
Pretty good. Well, give me another one. You can do it.
Hey, well, don't matter to me. Go for it.
Yeah, keep doing it. No,
But
you.
you do that right there. Do the next one.
Oh, this is good. I like this. There was a young fellow from Belfast that I wanted so badly to tell fast, not to climb up the stair, as the top step was air, and that's why the young fellow fell fast. Yeah, I don't like that one. I'd have to learn that one.
Well, it was a lame one. It's okay, but
Well, no, that's I did bad reading.
Oh.
I did a
Okay.
bad read of that. I would have lost the audition for that one.
there was a young lady named Harris, whom nothing they could ever embarrass, till the bath salts one day in the tub where they lay turned out to be plaster of Paris. That's just kind of
clever.
funny.
That's good. Get more of these. These are good. So they're only 5 little lines.
Yeah, there you go. There's your Nantucket.
I already did that one.
Well, let's read the correctly one. Then. Did you read that one exactly?
I kind of I stumbled on that one.
Well, was that the right one? You're
It's
the
a
same
hard one. Yeah, I stumbled on it. I'll try.
There once
that.
was a man from Nantucket who kept all his cash in a bucket. His daughter named Nan ran away with the man, and that's the bucket Nantucket.
Oh, that's good. See, that's a good one. They're
I was
throwing,
trying to put a little-
they're throwing a hidden F word in there. I like that.
Yeah, there you go. Let's see.
That's one of the best. Yeah, a lot of it's like I'm trying to get the rhythm down so I can read it, so it's really good.
Let's see, I don't see more on there, but I have more.
Well, you could do other limericks too. There's American limericks. The best
There you go.
limericks of all time. Whoa. Well, there
Yeah, and this is most likely to be with too much, not. Let's see. Can you read one of those?
These are tough. I'll try 'em.
Einstein, the frizzy haired, said E equals MC squared. Thus all decreases as activity ceases. Not my mass, my ass decreased. Declared it says.
Some that we could. I can't really read that. That's too.
That's hard. See, it's hard. It's
Yeah,
hard.
get some good ones with the nice writing, and we'll take a shot at them. This is good. It's good exercise.
Yeah, well, in the meanwhile, folks, what if you happen to see one that you know of? Please tell us.
Yeah. It's
Right,
fun when
there's-
somebody can tell a good limerick. That guy, Jim, he told great limericks, and he told them well because you knew he knew those.
See, that one right there was
That's a
dumb.
good one.
No, I thought it was dumb. You can read it, but
Uh,
go ahead, right there. Go ahead.
A fellow jumped off a high wall and had a most terrible fall. He went back to bed with a bump on his head. That's why you don't jump off a wall. Yes, he has too many syllables in the last one. They screwed that up.
Well, he's got to speed that last one up. I think.
Well, actually, there's a rule. No, there's a rule. He needs to have one less syllable and it'll flow. But
Yeah, either way, it's not that good, but
No,
Oh,
the
yeah,
last line's bad. It messes it
yeah.
all up because the rest of it flows good. Almost like a song.
Limericks I cannot compose with the noxious smells inside me nose. But this one was easy when I was feeling queasy because I was sniffing my toes.
Okay, that's good.
And I just changed it up, but at the
That's
same
okay.
time.
Well, you had the rhythm. That's the key. There once was a farmer from Leeds who swallowed a packet of seeds. It soon came to pass he was covered with grass, but has all the tomatoes he needs. Okay,
Coming out of his ass.
that's a good limerick.
Yeah, that's not bad. There was a young woman named Bright whose speed was much faster than light. She set out one day in a relative way and returned on a previous night. That's pretty cool. Actually, that's kind of neat one.
good.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, I'll do
Oh,
one. What do we got?
Go for it. Next one. Number 8.
Oh, yeah. There once was a man named Bryce who had a nasty head. Nah, they don't have of. Okay, give me one that another one. Let me try one.
There once was a man named Bryce who had a nasty head full of lice. He said, if I eat them, then I have beat them.
Yes.
And besides, they're tasty and nice.
Yeah. They're okay. That's guy needs
But
to. Yeah, that's
It's not
good
English.
grammar.
I know you're not grammar Nazi over there. So
No, it's not grammar Nazi. Who had a nasty head full lice? I just didn't make the adjustment to throw of. He doesn't have of, so I'm going to try not to read it. So, okay, I'm going to do the one about the child in Spain.
Where's that? Okay, yeah, there you go.
There once was a child in Spain who loved to play in the rain. One day she tripped and broke his hip. Now he is in serious pain. I screwed that one up too. So go ahead for you.
Okay, that's okay. No, I'll just do his top one about that. There once was a man from Tibet who couldn't find a cigarette. So he smoked all his socks and got chicken pox and had to go to the vet. That's quite interesting.
I like that. Okay, I like number 10. My neighbor came over to say, although not in a neighborly way, that he'd knock me around if I didn't stop the sound of the classical music I play. Okay, that was good. I like that.
Not bad. Yeah. I mean, you did it well, but this itself was okay. There once was a man in a stall. He tried to get out, but would fall. One day a man flushed, a fat man just blushed, and quickly ran out of the mall. That wasn't very good. That sounded like one.
Oh, number 5. Okay, keep going.
Number 5, sorry. I'll go back up.
That's okay. Let's go 13. Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with you there.
Okay, canner. This was a tough one, number 5. A canner, exceedingly canny, one morning remarked to his granny, a canner can anything that he can, but a canner can't can a can he?
There you go.
I'll take that.
There you go. Let's go on. Let's go on up one right there, which was, there once was an odd fellow named Gus. When he traveled, he made such a fuss. He was banned from the train and also the planes, and now he travels only by bus.
Okay, that's good. That was fun. That seemed like sing-songy.
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
Bring on some more down in the
Let's see here.
13,
Where we at here?
14.
Did we do all those?
Yeah, hit it. So he's got 14 or 13s. There you go. Oh, this is good. This is where I'm from. My family's from this county, so I better not mess this up. Number 12. There was a young lady of Cork whose pa made a fortune in pork. He bought for his daughter a tutor who taught her to balance between green peas and her fork. I messed that up. Let me have that again. I got to do it. To balance green peas on her fork. Okay, this is good. There was a young lady of Cork whose pa made a fortune in pork. He bought for his daughter a tutor who taught her to balance green peas on her fork. I'll take that. What you got? Oh, lost your sound. I've lost all sound. Your sound is gone. Your sound has gone away. We'll take this time to tell you that his sound has gone away. I can't hear you. No sound coming on
Well,
my
that's
end.
odd. I don't know
There
why
you
that
go.
came
You're
from.
back. You're back.
A newspaper man named Fling could make copy from any old thing. But the copy he wrote on a $5 note was so good he now wears so much bling.
Yeah. See, that's badly written.
Stupid. Yeah. Yeah, but it's okay. 16. You got a 16? Or I'm
Yeah, I think the guy would end up in jail. It sounds like he made up a
just
$5.
copying money. Yeah.
Yeah, they would have last line would have been a better line, something else about jail or something. Okay.
There was a lady. You doing that one? 16?
You did
Or
14.
15.
I'll do 15. I'll do 15.
Yep,
Oh
yep.
no, I'm gonna do 13. I'll get this one.
Okay.
I'd rather have fingers than toes. I'd rather have ears than a nose. And as for my hair, I'm glad it's all there. I'll be see, I have trouble with that last one. I'll be awfully sad when it goes. Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Want to do 15?
I'll do 15. Well, I'll do it. Doesn't matter. Whatever. Go for
Go in
15.
order. Let's go in order. And
Okay, for 14 then.
20 or something.
Okay, so number 14. Oh, I said that one. Okay, I'll do 15. A man and his lady love, Min, skated out where the ice was quite thin. Had a quarrel, no doubt, for I heard they fell out. What a blessing that they didn't fall in.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, so I'll go to 16. There was a young lady of Lynn who was so excessively thin that when she essayed to drink lemonade, she slipped through the straw and fell in.
Hey, that's good. That's a good one. There was a chanting young bride who ate many green apples and died. The apples fermented, inside they lamented, and had cider inside her.
Number 18.
No, and made cider inside.
And
That's
made
what
cider and cider inside. That's pretty good. And made
Yeah, that's
cider
what he
and
did,
cider inside. That's really good, actually. Made cider and cider inside. That's hard.
Yeah.
18. There once was a man from Kansas
No,
whose nuts were made
No.
out of bread.
you gotta read it
Why?
because it's not right.
There once was 18. There once was a man from Kansas. Oh, Canas.
It's Canas.
Okay, I'm going to skip. That's just dumb. Okay, 19. There once was a boy named Dan who wanted to fry in a pan. He tried and he tried and eventually died. That little weird boy named Dan. Okay.
I like that one actually.
Yeah, that was
I'm gonna go back and try this other one that you missed there.
Canas.
There once was a man from Canas whose nuts were made out of brass. In the stormy weather, he'd clack them together and lightning would shoot out of his ass.
Okay, that's good. You got that. Yeah, that Canas, I thought it was Kansas. Couldn't get over that.
I know. There you
Let's
go.
do a couple more, man. I'll
Okay.
go.
You're 20. I'm 20.
20, yeah. I need a front door for my hall. The replacement I bought was too tall. So I hacked it and chopped it and carefully lopped it. And now the dumb thing is too small.
It's not bad at all.
That's real.
I know an old owl named Boo. Every night he would yell, hoo hoo. Once a kid walked by and started to cry and yelled, I haven't a clue.
I like that. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, no, that's good because Owl saying who, and somebody else like, I don't know. And the guy says, I don't have a clue. Who? That's kind of cool. Anyways, number 22.
One Saturday morning at 3, a cheesemonger's shop in Paris collapsed to the ground with a thunderous sound, leaving only a pile of debris.
That's good. That's a good one. That's a good one to remember actually, because everybody loves brie nowadays, so that's kind of funny. Which is not that great of cheese, but if you heat it up, it's not bad. It's good. Of debris. I once fell in love with the blonde, but found that she wasn't so fond of my pet turtle named Odie, whom taught how to Yodi. No, Hey, look
Odal.
it up. Odal and yodels. That's a word there. I once fell in love with a blonde, but she just wasn't so fond of my pet named Odal, whom I taught to yodel, and so she jumped me outside in the pond. See, that's not bad.
That's good. Give us some room so we can see these other ones. There you go. Oops. There you go. 24.
Yep.
Oh, we're almost done. I'm really determined and keen to start giving this house a spring clean. I will do it, I say. Yes, I'll do it today. Well, I'll do it tomorrow, I mean. Not a good ending. That was a good one. though. I
Yeah.
like that. That's good.
Yeah. Okay. There once was a fellow named Weir who hadn't an inch of the fear. He indulged a desire to touch a life wire, and he celebrated by drinking a beer.
Oh, that's good. I
Yeah,
like
not
that.
bad. That's okay. You'd think it'd be peeing on an electric fence, but you know. Anyway, 26 John.
There was a young lady named Perkins who just simply lived on gherkins. In spite of advice, she ate so much spice that she ruined her internal workings.
That's pretty good. I like that one. A painter who lived in Great Britain interrupted two girls in their knitting. He said with a sigh, the park bench, well, I just painted right over your sitting.
That's
where you're
good.
sitting. Yeah.
That's good. I like that. Okay, here's the last one. I don't want to
Yep.
mess it up. Let me
No, you're good. Do it.
coffee, get some liquid. My dog is quite hip, except when he takes a dip. He looks like a fool when he jumps in the pool and reminds me of a sinking ship. That's
It's not a bad
27
one.
is one of the best. 27, that one you did. And
Oh,
then
here's a couple more. Want to do some more?
let's go a few more. A couple
Well,
more.
might as well. We have all half
Yeah,
an
we're
hour.
not
here.
in the view. We don't care about viewers. We're just working on our own.
Yeah, there we go. We're just working
Skill
on us.
building.
Yeah. So 29. There was a young schoolboy named Rye. No, there was a young schoolboy of Rye, who was baked in a mistaken pie. To his mother's disgust, he emerged from the crust and said, "Where the fuck am I?"
That's good. That I could see that happening. I mean, not for real, but you really got the visual going.
Yeah.
Okay, 30. As for beauty, I am not a star. There are others more handsome by far, but my face, I don't mind it, for I am behind it. It's the people in front that I jar.
Oh,
That's good.
that's going. There was a young fellow named right there. Well, I'll skip that one. Okay,
Now do it. I want to see how you do it this time.
There once was a young fudge. There once was a young fellow named Hal, who died in the spring in the fall. 'Twould have been a bad thing had he died in the spring, but he didn't. He died in the fall.
There once was a girl named Jane who thought she had a really big brain. She thought she was cool standing in the puddle of drool, but really she was just insane.
Yeah, there you go.
33.
A young schoolgirl named Rose is rather ashamed of her nose. She distracts people's stares with the mice that she wears hanging down from all of her clothes.
There is a young schoolboy named Mason whose mom cuts his hair with a basin. When he stands in one place with a scarf around his face, it's a mystery which way he's facing. 36.
I once borrowed a gerbil from somebody named. Only one bad joke for you. I once had a gerbil named Bobby, who had an unusual hobby. He chewed on a cord, and now, oh my lord, now he's left. It's all a blobby. And now all that's left is a blobby.
There was a young dentist who thrilled to the sound of a tooth being filled. He would practice, they said, every night in his shed with the old drill he's skilled.
An ambitious young fellow named Matt tried to parachute using a hat. Folks below looked so small as he started to fall. They got bigger and bigger and splat.
Oh, that's good. There was a young person called Smarty who sent out his cards for a party. So exclusive and few were the friends that he knew that no one was present but Smarty. Loner.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's okay. I get it. I've done it. I've done mowed the lawn, but my muscles are aching and torn. I could swear there are some in my legs that are bum. I've not used it since then. Since the year I was born. Huh?
Let's go to 50. We'll go to
That
50.
was an odd one.
Yeah, let's try to make it to 50 and see where we're
Sure.
at then.
Sure.
There
Go
was
40.
a girl from Okay, let me start over. There was a young girl from Rawbat who had triplets, Nan, Pat, and Tat. It was fun in the breeding, but hell in the feeding. And she found she had no tit for tat. Okay, that's clever.
That's kind of funny. There once was a fly on the wall. There once was a fly on the wall. I wonder why it didn't fall. Because its feet stuck, or is it just luck? Or does gravity miss things so small?
Okay, I like that.
That's kind of cool.
A young gourmet dining at Crew found a rather large mouse in his stew. Said the waiter, don't shout and wave it about, or the rest will be wanting one too.
All right, here you go. An elderly man named Keith mislaid set of false teeth. They'd been laid on a chair. He'd forgot where they are. He forgot where they were. He forgot they were there. Yeah, geez. I'm gonna start one over. An elderly man named Keith mislaid his set of false teeth. They'd been laid on a chair. He'd forgotten they were there. Sat down and was bitten beneath. See, that wasn't bad. I messed it up so bad the first time, but it wasn't bad.
No, that was good. That was a good comeback. 44. There once was a 44.
Oh, yeah, right.
There once was a girl named Zoe. She went out in her yard, which was quite snowy. She ate her brother, asked her parents for another. So they had another named Joey.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
There was a young lady of Kent whose nose was so awfully bent. She followed her nose one day, I suppose, and no one knows has seen her. Yeah, nobody's seen her went. I can't even, I was doing so good. And now it's like,
Okay, 46. There was a young lady named Rose who had a large wart on her nose. When she had it removed, her appearance improved, but her glasses slipped down to her toes.
There once was a girl from Dubai who desperately wanted to fly. But whenever she flapped, the girl got so chapped, the poor little girl was from Dubai. Did I say that?
Oh,
right?
this is good. This is good. A circus performer named Brian once smiled as he rode on a lion. They came back from the ride, but with Brian inside and a smile in the face of the lion.
Yeah,
that was
good.
From first grade. I remember that one.
Okay. An elephant slept in his bunk, and in slumber, an elephant slept in his bunk, and in slumber, he chest rose and shrunk, but he snored and he snored.
Sorry.
And I know I'm trying there. It's like this.
Start over. You got it. Elephant slept in his bunk.
An elephant slept in his bunk, and in slumber, his chest rose and sunk. But as he snored, how he snored, all the beast roared, and his wife tied a knot in his trunk. I don't know. I missed some spots on that. It's weird. Go ahead.
There was an old man of Peru who dreamt he was eating his shoe. He woke in the night with a terrible fright and found it was perfectly true. I think I finally nailed one.
That's good. My ambition, said old Mr. King, is to live on a bird on the wing. Then climbed up on a steeple which scared all the people. So they caged him and taught him to sing.
Okay, 52.
Mhm.
There was a young fellow named Clyde who fell in an outhouse and died. Along came his brother and fell in another. And now they're interred side by side.
There you go. If you're lacking a little good cheer, go and tickle a bull in the rear. For I'm sure that the rumor they have no sense of humor is a product of ignorant fear.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, this one. An intrepid explorer named Petty intended to capture a Yeti, but the Yeti yelled, "Freeze! I got a gun, on your knees!" while my dad gets his ring and confetti. I don't
Ring
understand.
confetti.
I don't
get
get it. That's a good.
Not bad, except for the ring confetti. I'm like, it's like surprise. Oh, like, yeah, I don't know. Weird. Okay. There was a young lady whose eyes were unique as to color and size. When she opened them wide, people all turned aside, and she started away in surprise.
Cool. I'm going to go
Make
to
it.
57. 56, I think it's pronounced Niger. And I just,
Yeah.
that's the first one I learned as a kid ever. First grade.
What, the 56?
Yeah, but it's not Niger. I retired that sucker. Okay, 57. You can do 56 if you want, but I'll do 50.
Sure, I'll try it. There was a young lady from Niger who smiled. She rode on a tiger. They came back from the ride with the lady inside and a smile on the smile on the face of the tiger. Yeah, I get you. That was the Brian
Yeah,
one.
what they taught us in school was there was a young lady from Niger, which doesn't exist, who smiled as she rode on a tiger. They came back from the ride with the lady inside and the smile on the face of the tiger. That was the first one I ever learned.
But isn't that the same Brian one just above that earlier?
Similar.
Yeah. So what's the next one? I didn't worse than that.
You
57?
57.
Sure. There was an old man in a boat who said, "I'm afloat, I'm afloat." When they said, "No, you ain't," he was ready to faint. That unhappy man in the old boat. The old man in the boat. Sorry.
Oh, another old
Slaughtered
man.
it.
Another old
Slaughtered it.
man. Okay,
Slaughtered it.
58's another old man.
Yeah.
There was an old man with a gong who bumped at it all day long, but they called out no more. You're a horrid old bore. So they smashed that old man with a gong.
Uh-huh.
Now you can't rhyme gong with gong. I give that a 0.
He was gong, bong, song,
Yeah. Pong.
gong.
They smashed the
Pong.
old man with a pong.
Yeah. That'd be good. There once was a wonderful star who thought she'd go very, very far until she fell down and looked like a freaking clown. She knew she would never go far. Okay.
I'm papering walls in the loo. And quite frankly, I haven't a clue. For the pattern's all wrong or the paper's too long. And I'm stuck to the toilet with glue. I've done that.
A crossword compiler named Moss, who found himself quite at a loss. When asked why so blue, said, "I haven't a clue. I'm 2 down and 1 across." I'm 2 down and put 1 across. Yeah.
I'm too down to put one across.
Oh, okay.
That's
Oh,
kinda clever.
yeah.
Okay, 62. There was a young lady whose chin resembled the point of a pin. So she had it made sharp and purchased a harp and played several tunes with her chins. Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty good.
You can't rhyme the word with the same word. So they must be removed from the Limerick Hall of Fame. Can't do that. That's just
Well, it was the
not
first and the
acceptable.
last. Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
mean, you can, but it's just.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah. An extremely slim model. Yeah. An extremely slim model named Slater.
I like that. Kate Moss. That's good.
An extremely slim model, Miss Slater. was attacked by a croc and it ate her. Said to her trainer, tough deal. What a horrible meal. We should throw in some greens and potato.
There once was a young boy named Nick who by chance was always being kicked. He tried not to fight, for he was smart, kind, and bright. So he learned how to really run quick.
Forrest Gump.
Yes.
There once was a man from New York who picked his nose with his fork. He went for a pluck when it got stuck and walked around like a dork.
I like that. That's clever. They got any more there? Is that it? 65?
I think so. Let's see here. Maybe.
Oh, no.
A few more.
This goes on.
My
66.
dad, dork was a word that my dad always called people.
Yeah, dork was popular. Okay, 66.
Yep. Is it me or you?
Yeah, me. I'm odd or even, you're odd. They just switched it on us, flipped it around.
That's good.
Is it me or the nature of money that's odd and particularly funny? But when I have dough, it goes quickly, you know, and seeps out of my pockets like honey.
Not bad. Amazingly, antelope stew. I suppose it's better for you than goulash of rat or Hungarian cat. But I guess that's something you knew.
That's good. That's good. Okay, I think I've read this, but I'll do it again. There was an old man with a beard who said, "It is just as I feared. 2 owls and a hen, 4 larks and a wren have all built their nests in my beard."
Yep. Remember when we were 16 on your very first date as a teen? At the movies, if yes, then I bet you can guess what was shown on the cinema screen. I don't get it.
No, then I bet you can't guess. That means you weren't watching it. You're making out.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of the best. I like that one. Nearly 16.
Yeah.
As long as they're both, consenting.
Yeah, well, obviously we're.
Yeah, we don't want to get into trouble.
No, that's what it's okay to kiss somebody, I mean, at that age, whatever.
That's a good one, though. That's clever about the, you can't guess what it was on because they didn't see the movie. That's funny. Okay, yep. 70.
Yeah, the Wizard of Oz.
The Incredible Wizard of Oz retired from his business because, due to up-to-date science to most of his clients, he wasn't the wizard he was.
Hey. I met her in a chat. She was neat. Her photo was pretty and petite. We went for a meal. I saw her for real. I screamed and we ran down the street. You know what? That was not even that funny. I mean, it's too surreal. I'm kidding. No, it's not very funny. Very good rhyme. I met her in a chat. She was neat.
I think they want it like this. I met her in chat. She was neat. Her photo was pretty petite. We met for a meal. I saw her for real. I screamed and then ran down the street. So that's not bad.
Yeah, I see. Yeah,
I like that.
Reading it your way, I could see that. Yeah, it's just
it's tough because you have to get the cadence, and that's the hardest part.
Yeah, well, because with the commas there, it kind of threw me off.
Yeah, you can.
But there once was a man named Kyle who worked for the circus for a while. He flew in the air and would hardly care. And what's in his body is a pile. I goofed that. Let me do it one more time here. There once was a young man named Kyle who worked at the circus a while. He flew through the air with hardly a care. And that's why his body's in a pile. That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, that's good. Once I visited France and learned a new awesome dance. I twirled and I twirled, and then I lost my pants. See, that's a terrible limerick.
Try it again.
Doesn't even have you try. It doesn't even have enough lines. It's not even a limerick. Give it a shot.
Okay.
It could be a comedy. They may think they're
Once I visited France and learned Once I visited France and learned a new awesome dance. I twirled and I swirled, and then I lost my pants. Yeah, it's off. It's missing something there.
That's like maybe they're trying to be funny.
Yeah. 2074 or
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. There once was a man from Peru who had a lot of growing up to do. He'd ring a doorbell and they'd run like hell until the owner shot him with a 22.
hey, that's pretty
Terrible.
good.
Let's get what. Let's pick one that you want. I'll do one I want, and we'll call it good. Grab one that you want. I'll grab one. I want to do one fun.
Okay.
I want to do a fun
Wow.
one. That was a terrible one to end on.
Yep. I'll do this one here, which is God's plan made a hopeful beginning, but man spoiled his chances by sinning. We trust the story will end in God's glory, but at the present, the other side's winning. I like that. It's a good one.
Wow, Oliver Wendell Holmes. Wow, that's wild stuff. You got any more on there? I'll do one more.
Sure. This is there you go.
I'd even do one of those ones we already had. Okay, this will be tough.
Well,
let me see it. The tools of the fools that bestrode her. Okay.
Want to try?
Yeah. There was a young girl of Baroda who built an erotic pagoda. The walls of its halls were festooned with the balls and the tools of the fools that bestrode her. Oliver Wendell Holmes.
Not bad.
Good. That's
Yeah,
good.
that's
Oliver
fun.
Wendell Holmes. I remember him reading
Yeah,
about
I
him.
remember him too from school. There was a young man from Dundee who baggered an ape in a tree.
Buggered
an ape in a tree. There was a young man from Dundee who buggered an ape in a tree. The results were quite horrid. All arse and no forehead. 3 balls and a purple goatee.
Yeah, that's as dirty. That's as dirty as
That's a good one.
That is incredibly dirty. Buggering an ape means sticking your fist up its butt, I believe. So
I think it's something else, not a fist.
Might even be worse. So do you have let's get ones that aren't dirty. These are all the dirty ones.
Well, this is okay. What's the last one? Well, was one right there, which is kind of right. I'll read that one.
Yeah,
there was a young lady of Norway who hung by her toes.
Just a minute. Start over. You can get one and read it, and I'll get one.
Okay. There was a young lady of Norway who hung by her toes in the doorway. She said to her beau, "Just look at me, Joe. I think I've discovered one more way." One more way. Yeah, that's kind of funny. But
okay, I'll finish up here. I'll give you this one. It's
which
another
one's
one.
that? Which one are you gonna do?
I got one coming up. It's for kids. I like the kid ones. So can you set it up so I can share? You got to take that.
Sure. Stop share. Go.
Okay, let me share this. This is I like this. It's colorful. Okay, my final one. There once was a princess named Jinx who was asked what she thought of the Sphinx. She replied with a smile, "That old fraud by the Nile. I personally think that he stinks." I messed that up. Let me have one more with this.
That's okay. Go ahead.
This one's to get the job.
Go for it.
There once was a princess named Jinx who was asked what she thought of the Sphinx. She replied with a smile, "That old fraud by the Nile. I personally think that she stinks."
Hey.
I'll stop that share. Let's hear your finale.
I don't know if I have any more finales. I think that's pretty much
one more from you. Let's close it.
One more from me. That means I gotta share some more. So let's see here.
Close
it. That, and I gotta open this back up. Let's see here. We'll do this, that, and the other, and I'll find one right here.
I like it.
Okay, here we go.
I'm not even going to look at it. I'm just going to listen.
Yep. Yeah, that's a hard one right there.
Hey, go to the kids ones. They're fun and they're easier.
Oh, yeah. They are. That's why I was trying.
They're way more fun.
Well, I'm just trying to find which ones they have. I mean, it's not good. Oh, here we go. Oh, those are one more. Oh, here we go. I like this one. There once was a young man named Sadriel who was in a wood by a squirrel. and he looked like it so good. He stayed in the wood, just as long as the squirrel stayed very little.
Do it again, man. Do it till you get it. That's a good one. That's a
There
weird
once
one.
was a young man named Cyril.
No, it's Searle. That way it
Cyril.
rhymes with squirrel.
Yep. There once was a young man named Cyril. There once was a young man named Cyril who was had in the wood by a squirrel. Okay, wait a second. I read this earlier and now it's too many.
Oh, this is funny.
There once was a young man named Cyril who was had in the wood by a squirrel. And he liked it so good that he stayed in the wood just as long as the squirrel stayed virile.
Yeah, that's good. And as long as
There
the
you go.
squirrel stayed virile or whatever, it's a little rough because of the words, but that's a pretty clever one.
Yeah, like listen here. Read that one. This adult one right there. Go for it.
Go ahead. You can do it. I'm
The
done.
thoughts of rabbits on sex are seldom, if ever, complex. For a rabbit in need is a rabbit indeed, and does just as a person expects.
There you go. That was good. I like that. So you got any more questions? We got another about.
Oh, I got
9
questions galore, but
minutes.
yeah, I got questions.
Unless you want to just do all limericks, I'll go for more. We'll do the
We
kids.
might as well. Yeah, do some more. We
Get
don't
the
have much
kids
longer.
ones.
Might as well.
I'll bring the kids ones up. The kids ones are
Yeah.
good.
I'll shut mine down here. Hang on. If I know how.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Stop share. Let's see how do I stop sharing. I'm trying to stop sharing, and for some odd reason, it's just not coming up on my. It's not letting me do it. Dang it! I hate it when this stuff happens. It pops up there and it's not letting me do my stuff. And so, in the meanwhile, you can see what's on my screen, everybody. I've got 1,000 things. So, let's see here. How do I stop my freaking share? There we go. There we go. Okay, now I can. There we go.
Okay, I got some. We'll go through the kids ones. I'll scroll it and you can see if you want to read it. Let me share.
Sure.
Where's this share?
I want to hear your Irish voice, your Limerick voice.
Okay, so we're gonna share.
Or I'm more of a gypsy, like I said. I'm more the.
Okay, this one's not good, but I'm gonna try to make it good. There once was a pair who had fluffy hair. He liked to roll, so was put in a bowl, and that was a scare. Ooh. Okay, I'll get you the next one. That was not a well-written lyric. It might have been written by a first grader. Go ahead.
There was a young lady named Ride, whose shoes were seldomly untied. She purchased some dogs and some spotted. No,
Is it
she
too
purchased,
small?
she purchased some clogs and found spotted dogs, and frequently walked about at Ride. Yeah, no, that's just the kids say it's too small, but for me
Oh,
to
too
see.
small. If it's too small, just pass. Okay, this one. There was a young girl on a tower who looked just as fresh as a flower. Her hair was like silk, her skin smooth as milk, but her breath made the strongest night cower. I like
That's
that.
good. I like
That's
that one.
good. Here's one for you. Let's see how you do this. You can do, oh, little again. We'll get you bigger. Ah, no, that's not.
You
There
two.
go.
Okay. Melissa once studied ballet. I like to show off her play. When she got some attention, for she failed to mention she quit the class after one day.
That's not bad. A lot of books out there for limericks if you want to learn. Okay, I think I can read this. There was an old man who supposed that the street door was partially closed, but some very large rats ate his coats and his hats while that feudal old gentleman dozed.
Huh.
That wasn't great.
Well, I have.
Oh, no, you want that? Oh, this
Yeah,
is
do it.
perfect. For you.
All right here.
Yeah.
There was an old man with a flute. A serpent ran by on his boot. But he played day and night till a serpent took flight and avoided the man with the flute. That's
Okay.
epic.
That was good.
Well,
Serpent ran
Okay.
into his boot. That's funny as hell.
but the thing is that it started and ended with the flute. You know what I mean?
Ah, yeah. Why are they doing that? That one's too hard for me. Okay, I can do Tim. Tim wore rubber bands on his wrist for each item on his to-do list. But the more he forgot, the bigger it got. So now it's a big rubber fist.
Oh. There you go.
Here you go. Oh, no, no, no. You like
There
this
you
one?
go.
How about this one?
There once was a loony old goat who wanted to sail on a boat across the 7 seas with a crew trained to fleas while wearing a captain's long coat.
Okay, that's good.
Actually, that's mixed up a little bit. That's good. That's okay.
Look at that. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay. This was going to be tough. This is one of the most challenging. A donkey, a dog, and a duck were riding along in a truck. The donkey did bray and he chewed on his hay while the other two played in the muck.
Let me redo that in an adult version. I'm kidding.
This is just to say, okay. Oh, man. Come on. These are a little hard to read.
Yes,
Oh,
they
yeah.
are. There once was a jumping monkey, and jumping he would always be clumping. He fell off a cliff because he was stiff. Now jumping he never will be.
Hey, we got to get you better. And that was terrible. That
was why I added a whole line. So
that made no sense. You read it good, but it was like,
I know I added a line to it. So
this one looks good. Go ahead.
okay. There was a snowman called Ray who was having a lovely day until it started to get sunny and he became all runny. Then sadly, Ray melted away.
Oh, okay. I give you that's good.
I thought I was going to go into Sun Ray, you know.
Okay, we'll find a good one. Oh no,
There's
we've
that first
done
one.
the
You
beer
read
too
that.
many. Oh, this one. Oh no, you read that one. That's a good one though. Oh, ooh.
Yeah, that's so interesting one.
There was an old man of Kilkenny who never had more than a penny. He spent all that money on onions and honey. That wayward old man of Kilkenny. That's almost got it. George
Yeah,
Carlin.
honestly, but it's still not bad. It's just not the best rhyme, you know. Okay, I can do this one. Let's see here. There once was a man named Mark who loved to get dressed in the dark. He wore his hat upside down, had his shoes like a clown, and also liked to eat sandwiches because that makes so much
It must
sense.
be a kid doing that as a joke. That could be something from a class.
Well, let me redo that one. Hang on, go back.
That is hilarious. You got to do it. Yeah, it's funny.
Okay, there was a man named Mark who used to get dressed in the dark. He wore his hat upside down, who wore shoes like a clown, and also liked to eat bark.
Well, yeah, I actually like that the way it is, and also like to eat sandwiches. It's like a little kid that didn't want to finish the whole limerick, and he likes sandwiches. There once was a lady named Sue who had nothing whatever to do, and who did it so badly, I thought she would gladly have stopped before she was through. Want this one?
It's hard for me to see.
Okay, just a minute.
That's not any
It's a
better.
big one.
I can actually see that one, maybe. Yeah. Oh, you got me this one here? Okay, hang on.
Yeah, this is gonna be hard.
Okay. There once were 2 kings who had a scrimmage, who lived in a distant dim age. About one king's wife, she died, then showed life by appearing on earth as an image. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
that's a hard one, but you did pretty good for how weird that is.
yeah, okay.
That was a really.
I like that. Go back one. Go back to the Peru one, I think.
I've done that 3
Oh, have
times.
ya?
Well, let's
Yeah.
do it again. There once was a man from Peru who dreamt that he swallowed his shoe. He woke up in a fright in the mid of the night to learn that his dream had come true. We got to get you a classic. We got another couple. We can do 2 more before the hour's up. Let's find you.
There we go.
Good luck.
Oh no, I can't. I can't read it.
It's got weird writing.
Limerick. There we go. There we go.
Oh, I can't read that. Oh, is this big enough?
Well, maybe.
It's pretty weird.
Big Benji had only one.
I'll find you a good one here. Oh,
There we go. That's good enough, I think. In a family in upstate New York, all their dad wanted was to eat pork. Their mother was bossy. The sister was bossy. What? And their brother was just three dorks.
You
I never
deserve
understood.
better.
That's dumb.
Oh, here it is.
Horrible one.
A tortilla with cloves and gloves and doves. So go ahead.
Okay. There was a tortilla filled with cloves. The woman who ate it wore gloves. Her mouth burned with fire. Her situation was dire until she swallowed some doves.
Yeah. I like how you just take it. If they're going to write cloves and you're just going with it, you got to. I like that.
This had a rhyme. This whole thing was.
Okay, I'll try
Okay.
this one.
Well, can you read it?
I got one more and then you can have one more.
Go ahead. That's it.
Yeah, I can read this. This is from a grade school again.
I like the shoes actually.
There was a young boy from Kaboo who had trouble tying his shoe. He said to his ox, I'll just walk in my socks. Now all of his friends do that too. Okay,
There you go.
that was cute. Okay, let's
Okay.
get you. Well, that
We'll do one more.
you want to try this?
Right there. Yeah, I'll try this one. Hang on one second. A jolly Irish fellow named Hugh was arrested for saying, "Look, Snoo, what's new?" They would cry, and he'd always reply, "Oh, nothing. What's new with you?"
Okay, that's a good one to end on. That was awesome. I like that.
Yeah, it's cheesy.
That's a
but
funny one. I think these are fun though. I'm going to practice. I'm going to try to get some good ones and bring them back.
Yeah.
Try to write one. Try to write a couple.
Yeah, I can do
You
that.
can do it.
My
Found it
yeah,
out.
my ability to focus just sucks penises.
Yeah, but that's what this exercise was. It was like a class. I felt like I took a class in reading.
Right. There you go. Like, yeah, grade school all over again. That was good.
Yeah, it's good.
Middle school or high school, maybe middle school.
Yeah.
Anyways, a nice it was a great day out. It's gonna be sunny today, I do believe. I've
Yeah.
got some work going on here in a minute, and I get some gluing of the hot tub outside. If you want to come by, you're more than welcome to come on
Yeah, I
over.
will stop by. So let's do the pound
Okay,
out.
Rochambeau,
Boom, boom,
Jam.
boom. Tie. Boom, boom, boom.
you got me again.
All right, I'll see you.
It's like 6.
Thanks for having me.
See you all later. Have a wonderful evening. It's a wonderful day. Oh, he comes back, folks.